What is going on, you dead set legends? And welcome to the Ready Bang, the number one arm wrestling show on the planet. I'm your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler. And as always, I am your 2019 Melbourne Cup left arm, 80 to 95 kilo, third place amateur, most sought after trophy in the arm wrestling world, I tell ya. But look at the guest that we have here. I think scientifically and factually, he is the biggest man in Bulgaria. He is huge, and he has a massive match this weekend against Serhii Kalininchenko, a king of the table 12. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Georgi Tsvetkov. Georgi, welcome to the show, my man.
Hi, guys. Thank you for inviting me to this nice show.
Buddy, very excited that you are pulling at King of the Table 12 against Serhii. Can you give everyone an update on your health? Because we had that whole thing with your foot.
So I had surgery when I came back from Istanbul. I had to stay in the bed without walking for almost 40 days.
Wow.
So because I had a lot of problems in the ankle, big infection, the tendons were destroyed. So it was a very bad situation with the injury. But now I'm almost 90% recovered. I can walk. I don't have any more pain in the ankle, and I feel much better.
Oh, fantastic. That's always good to hear because it got pretty ugly at one stage, your foot. So, and now you're telling me you're doing 3 workouts a day for this match.
Yes, usually 2 or 3, but today I did 3, but not heavy trainings. Easy trainings, about 30, 40 minutes to put blood in the muscles, just to feel the pump.
Ah, there you go. So we'll just say hello to a few people. Carl Becker is in the chat. He's up and
Hi.
about. He's very happy. The Drew24 just wants to know about your health and your shape. Jeremy Parker, he says, what's up, Georgi? Beat Kalina. He wants you to win on the weekend. Proving astrology is a big fan, says Georgi. Reno Masic is in the chat as well, that guy there. So very, very excited. So getting blood into the muscles, why 2 or 3 times a day?
Because I believe when you have to be prepared for a big competition, you have to train a lot, and the body adapts for all kinds of trainings. And in Bulgaria, we believe that training only one time per day is not enough. And we try to improve our trainings, our performance by training 2, 3 times a day.
Wow. Yeah, well, the proof is there because yourself, Sasha Andreev, Krasimir Konstantinov, Jordan Sonev, Plum and Dimitrov, Svetan Gajewski. Yeah, I think Bulgarians know how to train and how to arm wrestle. So how big are you at the moment? How heavy are you?
Yesterday, I was 166 kilograms.
Wow!
Yes, much bigger, but I try to eat clean and I will look much way better than before. I think that it's more muscle and less body fat.
Okay. So when did you decide to make that change?
After the surgery, the doctor told me that he is a very big sport orthopedic surgeon. Told me that if I remove some weight, I will sleep better, feel better, and he was right. I don't need so much body fat, and I try to eat clean to improve my body, and I think that I will reduce more fat in the future, but not fast, slowly.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it healthy. Well, there
Yeah.
you go. Interesting there. So there's a bit of an update on his health and fitness there. But of course, this weekend you are taking on Serhii Kalininchenko at King of the Table 12. When you got called up to have this match, when they told you you'll be pulling Sergey, what was your first thought? Were you excited? Did you think it'll be an easy match? What were you thinking?
When Nengin called me, uh, I was excited because Sergey is a very nice, poor, young, big boy, and he's very motivated, very dedicated to the sport, and I think that it will be a very good match.
Oh,
So I like to pull him very much.
okay. That is brilliant. Now, Alex Kadecha will be there as well. Will you be trying to get a piece of him on the after pool table? Because now you're almost feeling 100%.
Now I feel much better. Believe me, when I put Alex, I was even 56%. It was disaster. When I started warming up, I didn't have blood in my arm. Everything was in the foot. I was taking painkillers, antibiotic because before the match I went to a hospital in Turkey. The doctor there told me that I need immediate surgery, but I said, doctor, I have match. Just give me some pills, and these things maybe reduce my performance too much because I was very sleepy. You know, you don't feel good when you take pills like that.
No. So why didn't you cancel the match?
Because I thought that when I go in Turkey for 1 week, I will just rest and the injury will go better. But it was not that way. It I infection started. I had fever, big temperature, and it was disaster.
It definitely was a bloody
Yeah.
disaster. That's for sure. I mean, so when did it all start feeling better? 40 days in bed. Was it straight after 40 days? When did you start feeling better and go, right, Georgi's back. I'm coming for the top 10?
Maybe when I started training again, it was in the middle of July, about in the middle of July. I started training and I felt good. I said the surgery is fine, everything is in the back. I have to go ahead and continue to fight for the world title.
Yeah. So that's still the main goal, to be
Yes,
number
of
one?
course. This is the dream of all of heavyweight champions in the world to take the belt.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. How long do you think it would take you to have a shot at Levan?
I don't know. It depends from my performance and how will I do with my matches now because it's not only me who wants to pull Levan. There are a lot
Of
of other
course.
guys, and maybe in time, maybe in 5 6 months, if I win all my matches, maybe I will have a chance to face against Levan.
Yeah, wow. If you had to choose between having a rematch with Alex or having a rematch with Devon, who would you like to have the rematch with to try and get your win back?
I would like to uh, have a rematch with Alex because with Devon I was very good, feeling very good shape. I was feeling nice, and I just lost. Devon
Yeah.
was the better one, but with Alex, I don't say that Alex is not strong. I say that
No.
it was not real George,
Yeah.
and I would like to have a rematch one day to see if he really can beat me. If I'm
Um,
100% Georgi.
yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. Everyone's having a good chat here at the moment. You're here with Georgi Tsvetkov. Nathan would love to see you against Monster Michael Todd.
Oh, this will be crazy match. It will be very good match, in my opinion. Long match, exhausting for both of us, and it will be a close match.
Do you have a wish list? Like if when Engen rings you to book you at King of the Table or East versus West, do you have some favorites that you would like to pull straight away?
Yes, I like to pull Gennady. For me,
Ooh.
he is one of the strongest ever, and also Hermes.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I like them. I like them a lot. Here we go.
I think that if I face them, we will make a very, very nice matches. It will be very interesting for the fans, for everybody.
Yeah, it is brilliant. It is brilliant. So now going back to your match this weekend at King of the Table, besides a lot of training, are you an athlete that watches a lot of footage on your opponent? Do you watch a lot of Kalina's matches or do you just focus on what you're doing?
I make both of these things. I focus on my trainings, my work, and it's helpful to see his matches and his performances in against other people, to see his style and to know the guy. His technique. Is he fast? Is he everything? To know everything about him.
Yeah. What do you think Kalina's strength is and what do you think his weakness is?
I think that he is very strong, and he has very strong grip and fingers. And his weakness maybe is the endurance.
Ah, okay,
In my
okay.
opinion, I
Yeah,
think
of
that he
course. Yeah.
has problems with the endurance.
Ah, okay, brilliant. So then, because how much will Kalina weigh? He's around 120 kilos. How much does Kalina weigh?
No, I think that he's more now. I think that he's about 135 kg. Yeah,
Wow. That's a big Kalina. That's a
yeah.
big Kalina. Do you think because you're untop rollable, you know what I mean? No one can take your hand. Do you think you win more because of your hand or more because you have a bigger weight difference than most of your opponents?
I think that it will be because of the hand, not because of the big weight difference.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I quite like it. I quite like it. And will it be an easy 6-0 win?
No, I don't think so because this guy is very serious and he's very motivated. Mm, It will be a good match, in my opinion.
Okay. We've got a question here from my man Henry. Henry was the guy during the Devon and Levan match that was in the front row. Do you remember that? And he's
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah. I know him. Yeah.
That's it. He wants to know how is your shape compared to the Devon match December last year.
I think that now it's close, not the same, but it's close to this shape because I had surgery. I was sick, and I had only 2 months to prepare. Last year I was training all summer or all autumn, and it was a big period of time to prepare for Devon.
Okay. Was your match against Devon, was that the best shape you'd ever been in?
In my opinion, yes.
Wow. Wow. Well, hopefully very, very soon you get back to the best shape ever.
Yes.
Do you, when it comes to, because you've pulled everywhere around the world, do you prefer the best of 5 super matches or best of 7?
Uh, for me, I think the best of seven is better because I'm known for my very good endurance, and if I'm not able to win the first rounds, maybe my endurance will help me win the match in the weight rounds.
Yeah. And do you like pulling the extra rounds? So, king of the table, say you're winning 4-0 and Kalina wants to pull the last 2 rounds. Do you like doing that? Or once you have won,
No, of course I will like. I think that it's not good for us for the show. We have to pull till the end. We are
okay.
there to compete, not to decide to pull or not to pull. We have to finish the match till
Yeah,
the end.
awesome. Love it. Absolutely love it. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here with the biggest man in Bulgaria, Georgi Tsvetkov. If you want to buy the pay-per-view, which you should, because we're going to talk about some of the other matches in just a moment, get on there. The link is in the description. Go to Georgi's Instagram and Facebook, and you'll get a special Georgi Tsvetkov link. Go check that out because he is looking good. And if you want to know about Georgi's foot, just rewind to the start of the show. He gave us a great update then, and he'll give us another update when we hit the press conference in about 5 or 6 days' time. So make sure you go check that out. Are you a fan of the Odin Larratt versus Korean Hulk match?
Yes, because I think that this will be a good challenge for Odin, and uh, he's still young. He's developing his body, his performance in the sport, and it will be a good test of strength for him against this big boy from Korea.
Yeah, he's huge, isn't he? He's
Yeah, yeah,
massive,
yeah.
but he's
Big
really
boy,
he's really short.
big strong boy. It will be a good match.
Yeah. And do you like the Devon and Leonidis left arm match?
Yes, because I think that in time Leonidas gain a lot of strength, good abilities on the table, and he is very dangerous. You
Yeah.
saw in the last matches how he pull, and he's also a big, strong guy, and it will be a good match for Devon. Good test also
Ab-
for him.
Absolutely. And of course, you'll have a close eye on Alex Kadecha and Archie Morozov. Who do you think will win that match?
I think it will be a close match, but in my opinion, maybe if Morozov is able to stop the match somewhere, he will take the win. I
Okay.
think a little favor from Artyom.
Yeah. Will you give Alex any pointers on how to beat Morozov? Will you give Alex any tips?
Uh, he must be fast and try to ping him fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you enjoying, because Georgi, you've been pulling for years and years and years. Are you enjoying this new popularity of arm wrestling? You're turning up to events and you're signing trading cards, you're signing posters, you're going on YouTube channels, interviews, and things like that. Are you enjoying that turning up to an event now?
Of course, I'm very happy that we are doing this. The sport is growing a lot worldwide, and I have never believed that we will reach such a level. and I'm very grateful for the people who are making this guys like engine, because I said a lot of times we have to make a monument of engine and also of the creators of the King of the Table, because they are doing such a nice job.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's getting real good, and having 3 or 4 super matches a year and earning a nice payday. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I agree.
How long is your flight from Bulgaria to Dubai?
Uh, I think 4 or 5 hours. It's not very fast. Not very uh,
Far.
far. Yeah, it's not very far.
Yeah. Okay. James says that Georgi is the giant version of me. Oh, it's going to be great. I think I quite like this match because you and Kalina, because you have your style, and it's so good to see you back on the table with your horrific disaster injury that you were mentioning earlier. And I love how fearless Kalina is. He will take on any match.
Yeah.
So then I'm just, are you one of those pullers? I'm trying to word it properly. Sorry. Are you one of those pullers? If you're 2-0 up, 3-0 up, do you like to try and change your style to see if you can beat pullers, or will you just top roll? I'm the winner.
It depends. If I'm very confident, I can try maybe hook or something else. But if I'm not confident, I will just do my main style and try to win confident, to
Yeah.
be sure that I will take the win.
Do you train anything else? Because your top roll is so good. It's elite level. Do you
Yeah.
train anything else?
Yes, I train hook, side pressure. When I train with Grassy, Sausho, Bojidar, I train a lot of hook. I try to improve my hook a lot, and I think that this is also helpful for my performance on the table.
Yeah. Can anyone hold you in Bulgaria?
Um,
It would be very hard for a 166 kilo, champion. You're always winning, to then go to training. And do you have to have 2-on-1 or extra bands every time?
yeah, almost they push me with two hands. They put rubbers on the body. It's difficult to find a good opponent for practice.
Okay. Brilliant. And will you when you beat Kalina on the weekend, will you call someone out? Will you call out an opponent for a match?
Maybe after, if I win this match, I would like to pull the winner between Michael Toth and Gennady.
I like that one. That's going to be,
They
yeah.
are
Who do you think?
facing next
Yeah.
month.
Who will win that one?
It will be a good match because Michael now is very big, very strong, and we don't know the shape still of Gennady because he's returning from biceps injury and surgery. And
Yeah.
but I think that maybe Gennady has the better chance to win, in my opinion.
I love it. I think it's going to be. I
It
mean,
will be.
there's so many good matches just coming up. Every single event, match after match after match after match. It's just getting a bit bloody out of control. Because you've been everywhere, do you like having 15, 16 matches at an event? Do you like it when there's only 5 or 6? What's your how many matches do you like having at an event?
It's not a problem for me. It's the same. If they are 5, 10, or 15, it's almost the same.
Mate, I love it. I just love your attitude towards arm wrestling. I think it's brilliant. I think it's great. Even like in the seriouser moments. One of my predictions with your match versus Alex is you both would be smiling, at one stage throughout it, because you've got a fantastic attitude towards arm wrestling. Just quickly, your recent trip to America, how was that? Because I was in America at the same time.
Yeah, one guy from Bulgaria has got restaurants in the state of Idaho, and they made a tournament with the help of David Steele and his family, and they invited me there to pull their champion, and I accepted because I think that I will be very good to make the sport more popular in this state, because the arm wrestling is not so popular there, and that's why I agreed and accepted the match. And it was a very good experience. Very nice people. Everything was amazing.
Yeah, every time I've gone to America, they've been great. The Americans, they've been great. A question here from Proving Astrology. He says, Georgi, what were your thoughts on the Alex versus Jerry match?
I was very surprised how easy Jerry was able to win this match. I thought that it will be a long match, that Alex will top rope him, but it was not. Because you saw my match against Jerry, it was a war. 1 hour match, we killed each other. And I was thinking that Alex will do the same because he's a top rower like me, but maybe, I don't know, he doesn't have this endurance, this side pressure. I was surprised how easy Jerry won.
Or did you just think that your top roll is way better than Alex?
Not only that, because if you take Jerry's wrist, this is not the end. This is the start,
Yeah.
After that, you have to hold, to attack, It is very difficult to be defeated.
Absolutely. Have you got any future matches already booked for later this year or next year, or are your matches booked after each event?
I have a super match in November in Florida in the Challenger Series against Pavel Debrevnev.
Wow.
Yes, I will have a super match against him, but left-handed.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There you go. Pavlo versus left arm. How is the left arm feeling?
I started training my left arm again, and I think it's in very good shape. It's not like the right arm, but it's pretty strong.
Yeah, fantastic. Guys, we're only going to go for about another 5 more minutes because it's almost midnight in Bulgaria, and Georgi has been brilliant enough to jump on the show. So if you have any final questions for my man who is about to go to Dubai and have an absolute banger of a match against Serhii Kalininchenko, get your questions in the comments and we will have a bit of fun. I've got some quick questions for you, but you're not allowed to think. You have to answer straight away.
Okay.
So, do you prefer super matches or tournaments?
Tournament.
Wow. Are you a fan of the King's move?
No.
Who has been your toughest opponent?
Devon.
And most annoying opponent?
Devon.
Do you have a secret talent?
No, I don't have.
No. Oh, I thought you'd be like a juggler or something. You'd be able to juggle. How many calories do you eat in a day?
I never count down, to be honest. Never count how much I eat.
Because sometimes on your Instagram, when you post your dinner, like shit.
Yeah, but I don't know how much calories are in this dinner.
I get full from looking at your photos and your videos. I'm like, oh, and things like that. And last question before we wrap up the show. What will the score be at King of the Table against Kalina?
4-0, I think.
4-0. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. A very weird question here. What arm wrestler do you think would be the best at skiing?
Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't think any of them would be good because they can't straighten their arms.
Yeah, it's a very difficult question.
There you go, Nathan. So, of course, we all know Georgi, because you own a ski resort, don't you?
I have not ski resort, three ski rental shops. Shop for
Yeah.
ski rental, snowboard rental, equipment for the winter.
Brilliant. Brilliant. That is awesome. Well, if we can we all please thank Georgi Tsvetkov? Go check him out. Oh, hang on. We got one last question. To finish the show. What are Georgi's favorite exercises to make his hands so strong? And just quickly, Jennifer, if you just rewind to the start, Georgi talked about his foot at the start of the show. But we'll answer this question and then we'll wrap up the show.
So I don't do any exercises, special exercises for my strength of the hand. My main practice is table time.
Table time. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
It is awesome. Yes, please thank the man and make sure you check out King of the Table 12 pay-per-view. I will be there as well, calling the action with Coach Ray, and I cannot wait for this man's matchup because it's the first time I'll be calling a Georgi Tsvetkov match live. So I'm very excited for that. Georgi, thank you so much for joining the show.
Thank you for inviting me. It was a very nice to talk with you about our sport.
Yeah.